Hey trackies,
Hi
welcome
guys.
back. Albert is here. You all know he's sticking and staying.
Never leaving.
So we're gonna dive into the 200 meters, and yeah, I said there were thrills, and then there were spills, and some spills left us utterly shocked, gut wrenched. And this one, a lot of people were not expecting. The women's 200 meters,
Yes.
Briana Williams for starting immediate red card.
Correct. It's Briana.
I know it's Briana.
They can't get our green. They can't get my green card.
And you know, she did protest.
Yeah, I saw where
And
she was
they
attempting
did
to,
not
and they
put her
didn't.
back in the race. And let me tell you, she literally plopped straight down to the ground, defeated. And I was gut wrenched. I could feel the hurt from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
And you know, as time progressed, I even further saw her, you know, just falling into her mother's arms,
Yeah,
falling
jeez.
into
I'm
her
glad mom
mother's
was there to,
arms,
you know,
and I was
comfort her.
like, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
I just, the thing is, earlier I saw an 800 meter race under 20, and as soon as they said set, the gun went off. Why isn't that the same across the board? Why are they holding up the sprinters, knowing that, you know, when it comes down to the sprinting, they expect to go out there, line up, mark, set, gun. It's not mark, set, gun. You see how long that took? No. There's so many questions to ask about that.
I mean, my heart just goes out to Briana. My heart definitely goes out to Briana. This was her shot at, you know, making the team. She missed out on the 100 meters, and we definitely thought, you know, that she could have made the 200 meter
definitely.
team. And I know a lot of people may think, no, she couldn't have, based on how she ran the final 50 of her 200 meters last evening. But given the field, and she was very, very determined. You could see the mere fact that she got out like a rocket. Right, because she thought that gun was coming, tells you her intent. She was like, I am making this team.
Yes.
I don't care what is happening, I'm making,
am
this,
making this
team.
team.
And it just, you know, wasn't to
It just
be.
wasn't
So
to be.
for sure, my heart goes out to her, you know,
Yeah.
her support system, and definitely
Please be
just
there for her.
wishing
We
her,
are here for you. We
wishing
love
her
you,
all the
Briana.
best. Wishing
Yes.
her definitely all the best. And it's gonna take, you know, a while for her to, you know, get over this, because I know she was sad, you know, from the women's 100 meters,
I
and
think
as I
she was
said,
expected a better outing for that
she
one.
was absolutely gutted in the 200. I can tell you that much. But on to the results, because we
Yes.
definitely have to also highlight the athletes that were there and performed.
I feel here. I want to crash.
What an opportunity for these 7 women in the 200 final. Kemba Nelson gets away well. Ashanti Moore and Jodine Williams also close. Renisha McGregor and Gabrielle Matthews running well too. Ashanti Moore, Gabrielle Matthews, Nelson Williams, Ashanti Moore ahead of Gabrielle Matthews and Renisha McGregor.
Right, so taking the win in the women's 200 meters was Ashanti Moore. No surprise
Super
there.
proud of her.
22.66 seconds. I did say I think she was having the best year.
Yes.
Now, someone in the
You-
comment section
yeah.
corrected me and said she ran in the World Championships 2023. That slipped my mind absolutely. But I still believe, even taking that into consideration, that this is the best season I've seen her. No personal best.
Yeah.
When it comes to what I've been seeing from her this season, she is right this season.
Yeah.
Though one critique I have for her,
Yes.
I want her to shed a little bit of that bulk. She seems a bit heavy,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping that
Yeah.
she
She
can.
has 2.5 months to do it.
Yeah,
so
I
you
think
know.
I think she should shed a bit more of that
Yes.
bulk, and let's see what will happen.
Yes,
In second
and-
place was Gabrielle
and-
Matthews.
Yeah, and before we go to Gabrielle, let me say, I'm very proud of you, Ashanti. I have been following Ashanti. I think she's been doing very great this season. But PB or no PB, I think this has been her best season. For example, 2022, Shelly hit no PBs, but we all know that was her best season. 2013, great season, no PBs. So, you know, PB or no PB, once you are performing consistently well, you have a potential to win. And what did Ashanti do?
Yep.
She won.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to her. Gabrielle Matthews was second, 22.80 seconds, and Renisha McGregor was third, 22.86. Now, interestingly, track is, I have to say, again, given what was happening around, I was asked, as I said, I was sitting in the stand, who do I think will make this team? And interestingly, I did call Ashanti Moore winning and Gabriel Matthews coming in second, and I actually called Briana Williams for third. I said Briana will definitely be able to hold on for third, but as you all know, it was a false start, so unfortunately she was not able to participate in the race, and Ronisha McGregor was third, 22.86 seconds. So 3 athletes dipping below 23 seconds. What were your thoughts on the race, overall?
I think it was a good race. Ashanti, that curve. Did you see how Ashanti was on that curve, and then when she slingshot herself off that curve? She did great on that curve. Gabrielle Matthews, University of Florida, and then Renisha McGregor, great running, and then Renisha coming from University of the West Indies, very proud of her, and then 4th place Jodine Williams.
Just missing out.
Yes, and it's crazy. Jodine came 4th in the 100. So she's probably another person who's got to 4th right off the podium in both events. Bridesmaid in both events. Jodine, we love you, we believe in you, keep working. 4th in both means that you can come again, and this time and the next time you can make the team, so just keep trying. Kemba Nelson came 5th. Kemba has been, she's been doing her thing, I think, and just keep doing what you guys do.
I saw a post earlier on, and I have to say, she said that I don't want to quote exactly what she said, but I suppose she was saying something along the lines of looking for divine intervention, because she's wondering why she's not progressing, the way that she wants to progress. She's putting in the work, I think somebody's, she seems a bit frustrated. She has been tweeting a lot recently, and I can sense the frustration in her. And I think someone suggested, hey, Shaniki's right there, why don't you try her out? The problem is, Kemba is a Puma athlete, and Shaniki's an Adidas coach, so not really sure how that would work out. But sometimes I would say, give you an example, Stacey and Williams, though we haven't really seen faster times from her just yet, I feel it in my bones that Stacey, is progressing much better than she has in any other year. Sometimes you just have to take that leap.
You have to take that leap.
You have to take a leap of faith and try to get into a program that you may think will benefit you, and put your all in that program. So I'm not telling any athlete to leave their club, yes or no, but I'm just saying, if something isn't working, maybe it's okay to try something new. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So
and
that's what I would say for Kemba, because I've honestly been waiting for Kemba to come through for a minute.
I've been waiting. Listen,
for a
in
minute.
2022, I will never forget in 2022 when Kemba popped out of almost nowhere in that race, and she. I
don't really think she popped out of nowhere, because she was doing well collegiately.
No, that's just, I meant in the race itself, because she won. She came from behind,
Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah, in the race itself, she came from behind, and she ran 10:88. And since then, I've been waiting. We have been waiting. Kemba, we are still waiting. We will wait for as long as we need you to. We want you to remain hopeful, keep working hard, and do what you need to do in order to present the best version of you in order to succeed.
So that was the women's 200 meters, and as I said, really, really gut-wrenching, really, really painful to watch Briana Williams, not being able to make any team, for the World Championships, and I'm hoping that she continues to remain motivated and continue to push through the hardships. There's only one place to go when you're down,
and that's up.
And that is up. So I'm hoping that she'll continue to rise above all these struggles.
All the athletes,
So let's jump into now the men's 200 meters, because this one was hot.
It was hot.
This one was spicy.
It was spicy.
This one played out how we thought it would.
It did.
Yes.
Targets for Chris.
Sent off. Great start for Par. Look at Christopher Taylor, but look at Bryan Lavelle eating on the curve. Bryan Lavelle is a man on a mission. Par is there. Christopher Taylor will try to join. Lavelle Taylor. Par. Looks like Percy. Lavelle Taylor. Par. That's the top 3. 20.08. Bryan Lavelle repeats as the national champion. Christopher Taylor was right there, 20.10. 20.28, a massive improvement on season's best for Taylor. 20.49, that's also a personal best for Christopher Taylor.
So we had Brian Lavelle going away with the win at 20.10 seconds. National champion again, retaining his title. In second place, Christopher Taylor, 20.28 seconds, a new personal best for him. And in third place, Adrian Kerr, 20.49 seconds. Want to point out that with this particular performance from Christopher Taylor, he has to, find other meetings himself and Adrian Kerr to try to clock that 20.16 seconds, which is the standard to be able to compete at the World Championships. They have 2+ months. Chris is gonna get it done. Adrian Kerr is gonna be a little sticky for Adrian Kerr, but don't give up, Adrian. Keep at it, and hopefully you'll be able to get that spot. Now, your thoughts on the race?
I think it played out as it should have. Bryan got out.
Yeah.
He, the curve. He's been doing well on the curve.
He ate that curve.
Once
He
Bryan,
ate it up.
yes, and once Bryan comes off that curve in the lead, you're not catching that young man.
You're not
And the only one who tried to catch him,
okay.
the only man who tried to catch him,
stick a pin,
was Christopher
because
Taylor.
Christopher Taylor was
yes, he was
eating up
coming.
That
Listen, you know, that's a 400-meter man,
All right.
He's stepping down.
Oh.
And
Listen,
I tell persons all the time.
When people
yes.
said that Chris couldn't challenge Brian, I said
no,
he doesn't have the start yet.
not yet.
Give him some time to cook.
Yeah, we all know what happened.
Don't underestimate his final 50.
Right, we all know what happened.
Here.
Yes, we all know what happened. He's gonna build. Right?
He's gonna build.
He's gonna
2.5
build.
months. Come on.
Come on.
He'll be ready.
He'll be ready. And
He'll be
the
ready.
thing is, because I do see persons doubting his choice to go to 100, 200.
Doubt no longer.
Shericka Jackson, Usain Bolt,
Fred Curley,
Fred Curley, 400-meter athletes who
Michael Norman.
Michael
so many
Norman
people
stepped down and the 100
ran really fast times.
and not even just the 100. Let's say you say maybe 200. These athletes are great 200-meter runners and 100-meter runners. When he was in high school,
that run the 4 are really good.
Really good 200 runners, especially when he was in high school. He dominated 100, 200, 400. Why are you doubting him now that he's
I mean, for somebody that has run from a random day, he
Right.
just got up one random day, no dry phase, and ran at the time the national junior record.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Do not doubt him.
Wake up.
Don't
Wake up
doubt
and
Cubby,
smell
man.
the
I'm telling you, man.
roses.
Don't doubt, man.
This young man is here, and one thing I love about Christopher Taylor as well, and I like to highlight athletes like this, their mindsets. The athletes that are willing to put the work in and then reap the rewards of success.
Yes.
Yeah, we feel it. We feel exuberant for you.
Yes.
We feel happy for you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So Christopher Taylor, just keep putting in the work. We know you'll get there.
Sure.
He's a hard worker, and I'm happy, as I said, because I miss athletes like him. I miss athletes that will come out and tell you how
they're feeling, how they're working.
He gets emotional and he
Yes.
tells you how he feels and what he's
Yes.
doing.
Yes.
And those are the type of athletes that
Honesty
will
and
succeed.
transparency.
Those are and it's the same thing with
And
Kishane, and that is
accountability.
why I like Kishane
Yes,
as well.
Kishane.
They know
Accountable, honest, transparent. I think those are traits, not just to have as athletes, but as humans. So, keep at it. And, we would tell every athlete, you have to be accountable. And once you're accountable, then that's how you make improvements. So, yes.
So, Shaki is literally Brian Lavelle, though. You know Brian Lavelle is my man. Well, hold up. Doesn't that sound wrong? My man. What did I hear that on? I heard that on something. Some reality show.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant. Come on now. I'm his auntie.
Right.
No. I love, Brian Lavelle. So really seeing him, come through in the 200 meters,
Yes.
especially after the 100-meter disappointment.
Yes.
Really, really happy for him. And yeah, I know he's going to turn disappointment on its head and,
And
into
he's gonna
success.
do, yes.
And I can't wait to see what he turns out to be
Yes.
at
And-
the World Championships, because he's
Yeah,
coming.
he's
we didn't
coming.
get the sub-20 here.
Not yet,
but
but
for
it's
sure
building.
it's coming. And I'm
It's
kind of
building.
wondering.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if indeed that 100 meters did affect him.
I considering how fast he
Because
went
given
at,
the shape he was in
races Grand Prix,
no,
and
not
even
no,
just
no,
coming
no,
in.
just here. The 100 he clocked 9.94.
Yeah, and that was an easy.
That was 9.94.
Easy.
So him in that 200 meters makes me think he wasn't 100%, especially the fact that he was losing ground at the end of the race. And if you remember racers, he kept
Nothing like
going.
that.
He kept going
Yeah,
and
he
going
kept
and
going.
So it's making me think that he's not altogether 100, but he has a two months.
2.5
Shaniki Osborne is doing her thing with her club, because if you know,
Yes, because I was gonna say, while we're talking about males, there's one female that we would love to big up, and that's Shaniki Osborne.
yeah, happy big girl.
Big up Shaniki. Anyway, she
Anyway, splash today.
Your program is doing
yeah,
amazing.
it's been doing good. Of course, Delana Kennedy coming through.
Yes.
Awesome program.
At 21 years old, he
You
probably
know,
was
sister,
my
you look a
MVP
young
for
man them
tonight.
from the little era that come through.
Yeah,
you see?
he's
Just
probably
like
my
the
MVP
women,
for tonight.
Just like the women, the Tinas, all
The-
of them are coming through from that
That
era.
era
That
ended
little
in 2022, I
era,
believe it.
them
Like
are-
their high school time or junior time ended in 2021. They've been building over the last 3 years.
They're coming.
They're coming.
They're coming, and I love it. So,
Yes.
okay, Chakis, let me know your thoughts in the
Yes.
comment section below.
Albert.
Did Albert talk enough for you today?
Did I?
Did he?
Yes.
Did he? Did
Guys.
he? Did he? Did he? Did he?
Guys, this
Come
is a
for me.
loving relationship.
Come for me.
We build each other. We build each other. Oh, and
I have to be.
we
the
want you guys all to
craziest
build each
person.
other.
I have to be the craziest person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's nothing
But
wrong with that.
listen, I am also the most supportive.
Yes, she is. Yes,
Okay.
she is.
So don't be mistaken.
Do not be.
All right. So that's it. Sound off.
Peace
We're
out.
out.
Like, subscribe.